Satnam and many blessings to all of you. From the banks of the sacred Ganga, the great Mother Goddess took the form of the waters to heal humanity. She flew from the highest land with the highest wisdom, opening up the centers, opening up the portals on her way, where humanity can come and take a dip and clean the karma of, they say, 8.4 million lifetimes. My friends, the glory of this great Mother Goddess, Ganga, is sang again and again in the ancient scriptures. It is mentioned just the sight of Ganga can clear the past karma. My friends, today's session, it's my privilege to be sitting by the flow of the Ganga. Just on my right, she's flowing in her mighty form, clearing the path, clearing the humanity, clearing the karma of 8.4 million lifetimes, my friends. You can feel her if you start seeing, not through the two eye, but through the third eye. My friends, they say the right eye is the eye of the soul, and the left eye is the eye of imagination. And there is an eye beyond these two, which is known as the eye of God, the eye of Brahm, the eye of Shunya. If you are able to experience this, you will be able to experience Ganga, the sacred waters, right here, right now. My friends, there are 18 Puranas, books of ancient history, which sees the universe, which sees the history not through the two eye, but the eye of Brahm, the eye of Shunya. In those sacred texts, it is mentioned how Ganga came to this world to clear the karma, to open the heart, to activate the meridians, to let go of the past, to heal the ancestral code which we are holding. Sometimes we are suffering not due to our karma. We are going through difficulties not because of our karma, but of the karma of the past, our ancestors who still live in us. My friends, this Kriya today, this Kriya of the Ganga, will be able to help us clear this ancient karmic code that we are holding that don't belong to us. Today's Kriya will help you to clear your samskaras. Today's Kriya will help you to clear the nadis in you. My friends, as I was mentioning, these 18 Puranas, one of the Puranas mentioned how Ganga came down to the planet. A sage by the name of Bhagirath stood on his toes. Bhagirath, a great yogi for the sake of humanity, stood on his two toes and he folded his two hands above the head. When the hands are higher than the head, the hands which an extension of the heart goes higher than the head. When the heart starts to direct you, karma starts to be deleted and dharma is automatically found. He stood on toes, both his toes, left and right, and he brought his hands above, and in that mudra, he meditated on the sacred sound of Va, He, and Guru. My friends, the ancient text mentioned the Ganga, hearing this sacred sound, the great Mother Goddess, hearing this sacred sound and seeing the great austerities of this yogi, came flowing down. And as she flowed, she cleared the karma. She helped humanity to let go of the past. Today's Kriya, my friends, we will be diving into the same Kriya which Bhagirath did in the age of Satyuga or the Golden Age. My friends, before we start our journey today, before we start our Kriya today, let's fold our hands in the center of the chest and let's tune in with Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. Eyes are closed, spine is straight, and let the breath come and let the breath go. Nothing to add, nothing to delete in this moment as you are. My friends, inhale and hold and let this breath be the breath of the great Mother Goddess Ganga. Hold. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold. And let this breath be the breath of Guru Nanak. Let it elevate you and let it heal you. Hold the sacred breath. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold. And let this breath be the breath of Baba Sri Chand. Let it activate your third eye. And exhale. We will inhale for Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Sacred waters. Let it clear all the path and all the obstacles that you're holding within yourself. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold. And let this breath be the breath of the mountains. And experience the highness and the expansion and expansiveness of the great mountains And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold. And let this breath be the breath of the sacred fires. Let these fires illuminate the light and the radiance within yourself. And exhale. Very slowly open your eyes. My friends, just for a minute, let's do breath of fire, hands in Gyan Mudra, just to activate the meridians and to prepare ourselves for the Kriya. Eyes closed and breath of fire through the nose. Keep up, louder and deeper. Pump the navel so that all that which you are holding in the three lower chakras can be cleansed and can be cleared. Keep the spine straight and hear the sound of your own breath. The sound of your breath is the sound of your soul. And if you can hear your breath, you can hear your soul. Keep up. There's about 20 seconds to go. And my friends, through the nose, inhale and hold and squeeze and tense your whole body. Apply Mulbandh. Tense your feet, tense your legs, tense your sit bones. Apply Mulbandh, navel in and up. Lift your ribcage, lift your heart, your chest, and roll the tongue, roll the eye, and squeeze and tense every part of your body. And through the nose, exhale. One more time, through the nose, powerfully inhale and hold. And please lock for yourself the entire body from head to toe. Tense your feet, your legs, Mulbandh, sit bones, navel, in, up, ribcage, heart, roll the tongue, roll the eye, squeeze and tense the whole body. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold. And please tense your feet, your legs, your sit bones, apply Mulbandh, navel in and up. And lift your ribcage and the heart, the chest. Roll the tongue, roll the eye, look up and tense the whole body from head to toe. And exhale. Very slowly open your eyes. My friends, the Kriya of the great Mother Goddess Ganga. For this Kriya, we will be standing on our feet. Make sure there is like a 1 foot space between the left and the right foot. Hands will be in this mudra. So the base of the palms of your hands are united and they are touching each other. And the fingers are trying to, or the palm, the upper part of the hands are trying to open. So in this mudra, as you apply force on your fingers, trying to open as wide as you can, there will be a pulling sensation on the side of the arms, both left and right. Feel this. This is going to activate the meridians that are connected directly to the heart. You will be standing on both feet And then you will slowly lift your heels up and you will be standing on your toes. So both toes you will be standing and hands will be in this mudra and above the head. Okay, so you'll be standing on your feet and there is a foot space between the left and the right foot. And then slowly you lift yourself off the ground. Your heels go up and you're standing on your toes. Spine will be straight, eyes will be open, and you will look to the direction in front of you. Okay? And lock your eyesight on any location on the floor in front of you. This will give you the balance. Beautiful. So you will be standing on your toes. So stand on your toes throughout the Kriya. You will be chanting the mantra Va, He, Guru. You will be inhaling and you will be chanting Va. And then you will be inhaling He. And then you will be inhaling and you will be chanting Guru at the same time. So 3 segments. Va, He and Guru together. So in 3 segments, this is known as the Trakuti mantra, the mantra which breaks you from the past, the present, and the future. Trakuti is the third eye. It clears the karma of the past, the present, and the future. It is the mantra of creation, preservation, and transformation. Trakuti mantra it is called. My friends, we will be reciting this mantra together. Eyes will be open. Make sure you find a location right in front of you on the floor so that you have a balance. The more stable your eye is, the more stable your posture will be. And hands above, eyes open. And let's find a location in front of you on the floor. And you will be inhaling. Deeper and louder, the whole body vibrates. Beautiful, keep up, keep up. We almost there. Keep up 4 more times. Inhale through the nose and hold the breath. Just hold and tense the whole body from head to toe. Make sure you're standing on your toes and the base of the palms are connected, but the fingers are trying to open and bloom. It's basically like a lotus above the head, trying to bloom as wide, as open as possible so that the rays of the stars can be bestowed upon you on your crown center. And exhale, remain in the posture. One more time, inhale and hold. And tense the whole body, the left and the right arm, stretch. Both the eyes are open. And you are locked in a sacred space right in front of you. The eye is locked, mind is locked. And the palms, the base of your hands are united and connected. And the fingers are trying to open wide to receive the wisdom of the stars. And exhale. One more time, inhale and hold, remain in the posture, stand on the toes and feel the stretch on the front side of the body. The back side of the body as well as the front side of the body, both are feeling the effect as you stand on your toes. The left toe is the space of Kal Agni, which means the fire of death. And the right toes is the fire known as Brahmagni, the fire of creation, the fire of death and the fire of creation. On both you are standing, and the world and the cosmos and the universe is holding you. The whole universe is holding you. Hold Hold, and exhale. And very slowly release the posture, hands down, and stand still. This clears all the muscle memory and the karmic impressions that are held in your body, not just of your lifetime, but of the lifetimes of those who have lived before you. We call them the ancestors, known as Pitra in the yogic language. This clears the Pitra dosha, which means any errors that your ancestors may have done that is still running in the genes, that is still running in the DNA, that can be cleared through the power of the mantra and the alignment of your body with the synchronization of your breath. Friends, you, through the grace of the Guru, have the power to clear your past and manifest your future in the right here and now. With this realization, become aware of the whole body. You may feel certain sensations, certain pulsations. This is awakening of the body. This is awakening of your mind. And this is awakening of the self. And through the O mouth, inhale and exhale. Powerfully inhale, powerfully exhale, loudly inhale, loudly exhale, deeply inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. O mouth, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and hold. And squeeze and tense the whole body. Make your hands into tight fist. Roll the tongue and roll the eye. And from head to toe, squeeze every part of your being. Hold the breath as long as you can and allow the mind to sink, to go deeper and deeper, and allow consciousness to surface. A sense of sitting, a sense of opening, a sense of transformation and crystallization, a sense of awakening. And my friends, exhale. And very slowly come sitting down in easy pose. We come to the end of this beautiful Kriya. It is also known as the Kriya of Bhagirath, the sage who brought the mighty Ganga onto this planet. My friends, after this Kriya, you inhale, exhale through O mouth 11 times, and you hold the breath as long as you can, and you exhale. And that completes the whole Kriya. You can do this Kriya 11 to 31 minutes and not more than that. And I will humbly request to experience the full benefit, the clearance at the level of the physical body, at the level of the mental body, and at the level of the energetic body. Do it at least for 40 days. Now, my friends, saying this, if you have any questions, we have 30 minutes where we will dive into questions in relation to this Kriya, as well as any other questions that you may have. Satna, please, any questions you have, you can type it in the chat and we will dive into those questions together. Divya Rabia, if there's any questions.
Yes. Oh, please show the hand or show the mudra again.
So the base of the palms are together, connected, while the fingers are trying to open wide. So they're forcefully you're trying to open them as much as you can, as wide as you can. And as you are doing these, you will feel a sensation on this side of the arm as well as on this side of the arm, which opens up the meridians connected with the heart. So this is the mudra above the head, Satnam.
Beautiful. Thank you for the clarity, Yogi Ji. Uh, Another question. My shoulders are tight and the Kriya was very difficult to hold. What do you recommend?
Yes. Yes, so keep doing, keep practicing. Our body is locked in a certain pattern. We are beings of habits. So if you create a new habit, you create a new posture, you break the old habit and you start with a new habit. So this will change your personality. So the only answer to this will be keep practicing. It will be difficult in the beginning, but as you keep practicing, this will become very simple. And the clearance of the shoulders, all the unwanted luggage, unwanted baggage that you have, you hold it on your shoulders. In English, we say, the load of the weight is on the shoulders. So all the thoughts and all the unwanted information which does not get digested gets held the weight on the shoulders. So this will clear the shoulders as well as clear the blocks that are there on the upper side of your back as well as the lower side of your back. So it will clear all the things that you're holding that keeps you locked in your story. So practice, this will become so light and so relaxed, and it will be one of the most comfortable kriyas that you have ever done. Sadhana.
Thank you, Yogi Ji. And for those that have difficulty staying up on their toes or have an injury on their toe, what's the
Yes.
alternative?
So you can always hold yourself by a wall. So take the shelter of the wall. That's one option. The other one will be take more rest. So you may not want to stand on your toes. You can stand for maybe 20 seconds and then relax, 10 seconds and relax, 5 seconds, relax, even 3 seconds and then relax. So, this is one option. The other one will be taking the shelter of the wall. So, just stand by the wall and the wall is behind you. In that way, this Kriya becomes easier. So, these are the two options that you can have while you're doing this Kriya. So,
Thank you, Yogi Ji. As we were practicing the Kriya halfway through, I felt my chest heat up and open up. Is that the desired effect?
yeah, so different sensations will happen in the Kriya. Some of you may feel an opening in the heart, and the reason for that is because the hands an extension of the heart. So when the hands above the head, the heart is higher than the head. And so mostly people will feel an awakening, a cooling sensation, sometimes a warm sensation in the heart center, and sometimes in the navel center, and sometimes in the third eye. So these will be the three major centers which will first get activated. So if something has happened in the heart, congratulations, it's beautiful, let it happen, and just keep doing the kriya. Sadhana.
Another question related to the heat. After we released the posture and we came to standing, I felt a strong heat in my solar plexus. Any meaning or just a sensation?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, you are holding this any posture when you hold more than 3 minutes, the body starts to readjust. The physical body, the mental body, as well as your energetic body. So any posture which you can hold with full awareness and full dedication for 3 or more minutes, the alignment with the stars happen. Postures start to take birth. Until you cannot hold the posture for 3 minutes, you're not really in a posture. So before You are trying to do the posture, but after 3.5 minutes, the posture starts to take birth in you. And when the posture starts to take birth in you, all these sensations in the different parts of the body are part and parcel of the experience. So let the experience come and let the experience go. You keep doing what you're supposed to do, sadhana.
What is the ideal direction we should be facing when doing this kriya?
It does not matter, but if you really want, facing the east is the best direction, not just for this kriya, for any kriya. Any kriya that you're doing, the best direction is the east. That is the direction of the rising sun, the direction of the radiance, and that will help you go deeper into any kriya. So,
And to go back to the question about the feet, is it possible to use something to lift our heels, such as a cushion?
yes, yeah, if that's a good option. If you feel like it, you can do that. But I will heavily suggest that because then you are still standing on both the feet. You are not putting pressure on the toes, and the idea is to put the pressure on the toes. That's why it's the best suggestions will be either doing for a short time and then relax, or take the shelter of the wall. Because the idea again is to put the pressure on the toes, the left toe and the right toe, the Kalagni and Brahmagni, experiencing life and death at the same time. So that is the idea behind it, and that activates the two meridians which are directly from the tip of the toes connected to three fingers below the navel, which is the reservoir of prana, where all the prana is, and that heats up that prana, which ultimately awakens Kundalini, which then rises itself, touches the stars, and the great goddess, the Ganga, starts to flow through you, which means purity and clarity. That's what Ganga represents. Sadhana.
Satnam, thank you. And what is the difference, varying effects of breathing through the O mouth versus the nostrils?
Yeah, I've talked many times, but in short, the left nostril is the karmic prana, uh, and right nostril is the karmic prana, and the left nostril is the wisdom prana. So both these nostrils are changing, and you are either receiving karmic prana or wisdom prana. Every mistake that you may have done in life was when your right nostril was active, your karmic prana. And all the good things that you have done in your life was when your left nostril was active, and that's the wisdom prana. So you are taking turns to go into the realm of wisdom and into the realm of karma. But then, if you start inhaling and exhaling through the O mouth, you start assessing the neutral prana. Now, karmic prana and neutral prana are part of your story, and neutral prana is not part of your story. It is the pure prana of the universe. And if you start inhaling and exhaling directly without imposing your story onto prana, that gives you clarity faster. So, O mouth, inhaling and exhaling gives you access to the neutral cosmic prana, which does not have any imprints of the past or the future. It is the raw prana. And if you start inhaling and exhaling through the O mouth, raw prana comes into you, that which you can attain in 31 minutes, you can attain that in about 15 minutes. So half of the effort is saved when you start using O mouth, inhales and exhales. Also, as you inhale and exhale through the O mouth, that stimulates the tip of the tongue. And the tip of the tongue is the end point of the Shushmana Nadi, through which the Kundalini or the goddess is awakened. So this activates intuition. This also gives you the power to your word. It gives you the art of conscious communication, and much more. This is in short, sadhana.
Satnam, thank you. There are a couple questions about clarifying that you remain standing on your toes the entire kriya.
Yes, and then ending the Kriya, standing on both your feet, and then you inhale, exhale 11 times through your mouth. And then you hold, squeeze, and tense the whole body, and then again you exhale through the O mouth, and that ends the whole Kriya.
Beautiful. Thank you. Another question. You said that this Kirti mantra clears past, present, and future. What else? Looks like
Trupti mantra, it activates the third eye. It's the Trupti mantra is any mantra which is chanted in 3 segments. And any mantra, when chanted in 3 segments, it becomes a Trupti mantra. And Va, He, Guru. So Va, He, Guru can be chanted in 4 segments, and that becomes Maha mantra. And when the Vaheguru mantra is chanted in 3 segments, that's the Rakuti mantra, which means G for generating, O for organizing, and D for destroying. So it creates, it preserves, and it transforms. So this is the highest form of a mantra when you chant it in 3 segments, and it directly activates the third eye. And this is G, this is O, and this is D. G-O-D, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So this is the mantra of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh combined together. So there are many mantras, but any mantra that can be chanted in 3 segments become a Trakuti mantra. Hope that makes sense.
yes, thank you. Is Kundalini energy the same as prana? In other words, is Kundalini prana channeled up the Shushmana, or is it beyond prana?
Kundalini is when the 5 winds, prana, apana, smana, udhyana, and vyana, the 5 winds in the body becomes one. The outcome in that union, in that unity together is called Kundalini. So prana, apana, smana, udhyana, and vyana is a segmented Kundalini. And when it unites and becomes one, that is called Kundalini. And that is also called Ik Oankar, unity of being. When you start experiencing that you and the cosmos are one, that is the experience of Kundalini. So prana, when segmented, is 5 winds, and prana, when united, is called Kundalini.
Thank you, Satnam. So we have some more specific questions about the Kriya. We will be reposting this video either today or tomorrow, and we'll also have a write-out of the Kriya itself with all the details. So all the questions that you have about specifics, we will be providing that information for you through an email blast with a write-up of this Kriya. So those questions will be answered there. Otherwise, I think that's it. I do see some questions in Russian in which I would love Ajay to translate for us. Maybe I'll give him a moment for that.
While he's trying to translate, my friends, I would like to invite you to Mexico and also Brazil. We are doing this beautiful retreat. It is called the wisdom, ancient wisdom of the stars, where we will unite the Kundalini wisdom with the wisdom of the Himalayas, the true great traditions of the past. We will visit many sacred sites of the Mayan sages and dive into the earth treasures as well as the sky treasures. These are the 2 treasures that are available to anyone when he starts to walk the path of Dharma. So we will be having 2 major retreats, and we will be traveling to different parts of Mexico as well as Brazil to share the Dharma. I invite you to be with me, to walk with me, and to receive this wisdom of the stars. More details will be there on the chat, and Miguel will share more details with you. Miguel?
So
Sapna?
for this, Rabia, could we move him from translation to full audio? Maybe in the meantime, maybe just one more question. When practicing a kriya, we should.
Cuando practicamos un kriya,
В Телеграме ответить также на эти вопросы.
Welcome all translators. If we could pause for just a moment on the translations, we'll give the floor to Miguel to share about the upcoming events in Latin America.
Satnam, thank you very much, Shogiji, for this beautiful transmission. As you mentioned, we have two very important events coming on. For the first time, Yogiji is coming to Mexico, and it's his second time coming to Brazil. So he will be hosting first on late October. He will be visiting Brasilia as well as other places in Brazil, but he has a main event in a place called Paraíso na Terra. So we invite you all, the people, to come join us in this beautiful space surrounded by waterfalls, by beautiful caves, going into the nature. It's a one-weekend retreat that you are invited to come with us. And also we have the other retreat that we are hosting in the Mayan jungle. Here are some images of what we will be visiting, some very ancient temples. We will be like in a beautiful hotel that is only 5 minutes away from the main temple of Chichen Itza. We will be able to dive into the nature, into the connection of the stars, of the elements. So any doubts and any questions you have, you will be able to find all of these on the website of yogiamandeepsingh.com/events. On this part over here, as you can see, we have all the information and the links to reserve your spot for Brazil as well as for Mexico. So we hope to see you there and to join together and sit under the stars, sit surrounded by nature, and receive the blessings and the teachings from the ages of the past.
Thank you. And what other questions you have? Devi, anything else on your side? Questions?
Yes. Last question. When practicing a kriya, we should surrender without ego. What should we focus our mind on?
Again.
When practicing a kriya, we should surrender.
Quando praticando
Oh, sorry. We need to turn the translations back on.
Yes, please.
Give us one moment. Perfect. Okay. When practicing kriya, we should surrender the ego. And in that, what should we focus our mind on?
Focus your mind on what? That's what the question is?
Correct. When doing a kriya, yes.
Yes, so it all depends in the kriya. Sometimes you can focus on the third eye, and sometimes you can focus on the heart center. If no direction is given in the kriya, it is better to focus on the third eye. As far as dissolving in the ego, it comes through grace. Nobody have ever dissolved their ego by focusing in any part of the body. It comes through grace. But when you focus, that focuses the mind. Mind at the blink of the eye have 1,000 thoughts. And when you start focusing in a specific location in the body, that gives direction to the segmented mind. So you can only focus the mind. But as far as the ego is concerned, the dissolving of the ego is the divine grace which comes through Guru Satna. So my friends, blessings to all of you. And before we end, in my previous sessions, I have mentioned about the ashram, and most of you are aware that with the grace of the Guru, we have been given the sacred land that was once used by Baba Sri Chand himself. Baba Sri Chand, the awakened one, set in this land for 1 year. It is really an activated portal. The greatest yogi who ever walked on the planet set for 1 year in this space. The sacred fires of Baba Sri Chand is still established there. The sacred well of Baba Sri Chand is there. And the largest and the oldest statue of Baba Sri Chand on the planet is also in this sacred space. It is more than 100 plus years. My friends, we have started to renovate and start building, and we have started to take our first step. We first want to bring the trees, the great sages, to this land. Trees are the great masters who hold the wisdom of the skies as well as the earth. The base of the trees have access to the earth treasures, and the trees, they have access to the sky treasures. So we want to fill this whole place with the sacred trees. We are inviting people to sponsor a tree. Sponsor a tree sage. On your name, it will be planted. And when you are no more, an imprint of your this incarnation will remain for hundreds and hundreds of years, my friends. So we would like you to sponsor a tree. That is one option that you can do to be part of this great manifestation and the dream and the vision that we had together. Another thing you can do is sponsor a brick. So the bricks are like the cells of this great body, this living body known as ashram. So there are two ways you can be part of this vision. One is sponsoring a tree, and one is sponsoring a brick. In a year's time, we would be able to start hosting people. In fact, we're already open, but in a year's time, we will be open to host big groups, and we would like to invite you to come and sit in this sacred space and receive the dharma of Baba Sri Chand. There is the beautiful statement, it's a quotation by Baba Sri Chand. He says, for 300 years, he will remain in Samadhi. And after 300 years, through his devotees, through his students, he will start manifesting the energy. He will start manifesting the entire dharma on this planet. And this have really started to happen. I invite you to be one of those portals, to be one of those students who can hold this wisdom and share with the entire humanity. My friends, it was my blessings and it was my pleasure today to be with all of you to share this wisdom. I am thankful to the entire mountains of this sacred land. I'm thankful to the rivers of this land, and I'm thankful to the great Mother Goddess Ganga for giving us this opportunity to sit by her banks and meditate on the mantra. My friends, let's bring hands in the center of the chest and 3 long satnams. I bow to all those who have walked the path of Dharma, and I bow to all those who are walking the path of Dharma, and I bow to all the rest in one lifetime or the other will also walk the path of Dharma. Satnam. Blessings to all of you. May Guru Nanak, may Baba Sri Chand, May Guru Ram Das bless all of you with health, wealth, and prosperity, and the highest gift, and that is the gift of Nam, the gift of Shabad. Satnam.